When I look at the waterfront and overlooking the channel, I see the Angels Gate Lighthouse, and that for me, that's our Ellis Island of the West Coast, where we welcome international ships from around the world. We welcome people from around the world, and including the Italian American community here in San Pedro, with the largest concentrated Italian community in, I would say, this entire state. And we recognize the contributions that Italians have made to this great city and this town we call home, with the fishing industry and the dock work and the last names that end in vowels here. And we, to the point where I met my wife. My parents and my in-laws were very active in the local Italian-American club that sits on 19th and Cabrillo, and we had a number of Italian events and festivities, feasts of saints that we celebrated, and New Year's Eve parties, Christmas parties, and a lot of weddings. It seemed like we were all interrelated, but we weren't. Going to Italian weddings, and that's where I laid eyes on my wife, Jay. It was we had so many mutual friends that we found ourselves dancing at these Italian weddings, and fell in love. And now we're raising our 2 kids, and we felt that, we want to remain here in San Pedro. We want to invest here and raise our children here. So as a police officer, I came here to work to San Pedro, but it just really wasn't at the level that I would be able to affect change. Because in police work, as you know, there's a chain of command, and I had to get through a sergeant and a lieutenant and a captain to get things done. I told my wife, I said, Jay, I wanted to be at the top of the food chain and be a leader and help guide change. And she said, well, we have no political experience. And I said, the only political experience I had was being the senior class president at San Pedro High School. And that's enough, no? So then we had to turn to ourselves and like, how do we raise money? And Jay and I had an extensive wedding list. We had over 500 people at our wedding, big Italian families, both sides, friends. And we turned to my wedding list to raise money. And the first day was really to see the Italian community come and support one of their own sons for a city leadership position was incredible. We raised money through my wedding list because I had no connections at City Hall or Sacramento or Washington, D.C., and it was a true grassroots effort. And the fact that, we've never had an Italian-American serve as a council member in this district, and I was proud to say that I was the first. And there was folks that were coming to me and said, we never recognized an Italian last name on any ballot, and really attribute the success to where I'm at today, the Italian-American community. And we can't forget the contributions that Italians have made to this great town. Practically built this port, the fishing industry. If you look at Mary Star of the Sea Church, it's one of the largest parishes in the Archdiocese, built by our Italian-Croatian community. In fact, you walk into church and you see Mary holding a fishing boat, and the steeple, you see Mary facing with her arms wide open, blessing the port and the water, praying for a safe return of the fishermen coming. And where are you going to find that in the city? Where are you going to find that in the country? So really proud of the fact that not only I represent this great city, but also the Italian-American community.